Benvenuto a Berlino. Siamo in the southwest of Berlin at the Freie Universität of Berlin, which is one of the big universities here in the west of Berlin. This year we are conducting a scientific conference on vegetarian nutrition or plant-based nutrition and the relation to its effects on health. It is actually a conference for medical professionals, especially for medical doctors, but we are also inviting healthcare practitioners, we are inviting nutritionists. This event takes place for the fourth time from the 22nd April to the 24th of April. The 22nd and 23rd is the scientific conference, having all the features of international scientific conferences like peer review. And on Sunday today, we are opening up to the public because that is a new feature we wanted to implement this year, that not only we specialists and scientists and doctors discuss amongst each other, but to spread the news out into the public. And we are really happy that for the scientific part, about 600 participants came, amongst which there were a lot of medical students, the young generation we are aiming at, and today we have not counted yet, but it is probably more than 800 participants.
We were actually surprised that so many people came here to join us in this conference, and we're extremely thrilled that the plant-based nutrition movement is really quickly moving forward here in Germany and hopefully in other European countries. And this is a real success story. And this is not because we are so great or so talented to organize conferences, but this is great because this is starting to get recognized as not a weirdo form of nutrition or some nutritional voodoo or nonsense, but people start to realize that plant-based nutrition is powerful and that it can be extremely helpful in the treatment of diseases or in the prevention of diseases, and at the same time be extremely delicious, delightful. So that's why we're happy today, and today's the public day. And we did not expect so many people. I was kind of amazed to see how many people queued up for the lunch buffet. This is great. And we expect other universities in Europe and in Germany to do similar things, to organize meetings, seminars, conferences on plant-based nutrition, and to take this forward into societies and to partake and to contribute not only to this movement, but to better health and also to a healthier planet. I'm sure in about 5 years, 10 years from here, we will see a radical change in nutrition of the common people when we look back on what people are still eating today. And I think in Europe, we're seeing the start of something very powerfully emerging, and that's plant-based nutrition. And in particular, and that's the theme of this conference, plant-based nutrition in medicine.
We really set up a scientific conference with all the elements which we usually have in medical scientific conferences. So it is a peer review, and we have a lot of different topics which we involved, not only the practical parts of it, how a vegetarian diet can help treating patients and what the scientific evidence is, but we have also connected issues. For example, what are the legal connections in this area? What is, like in my field, the view of traditional healing systems, for example, from Asia. The whole program was a very big variety. Also the first time we had sponsors this time. So far we were a little reluctant because we thought we would be then limited in our choices, but actually it went very well. And it got much more international this time. We had a lot of speakers from the United States and also from Great Britain, actually those who do maybe 80 or 90% of the relevant internationally accepted trials and studies about this topic. So we are very thrilled that it worked, that we really got all these people here, and that's also the feedback we got from the participants and also from our colleagues. But how did you manage to get all these people, like Professor Fraser, Professor Key, Dr. Greger, Dr. Bannard, Mark Messina? So we can really say that we have grown up now. It has become an international scientific congress.
The next step is a break from VegMed for about 6 months, because it took us 16 months to organize this. From outside, you never see how much energy and time you need to invest to set up a conference like this. So I think all of us need a break for a few months without VegMed emails and telephone conferences. And then we will start to plan for the next conference, and we're planning to hold the next conference in April of 2018, so pretty much exactly in 2 years from here. Because holding a conference like this in a year from now, from our perspective, does not make so much sense, because we need to wait until new research results have been published and have to wait for some time until we can say, okay, now it's sufficient time where we can say we have news to present, we have new trial results to present, new developments to show. We think that 2 years is probably a good rhythm. So 2018, April 2018 will be the next VegMed.
We would really like to expand our conference to the whole of Europe and especially Italy. All the Veggie Channel viewers, you're most cordially invited to come to Berlin. Please come.